Hello and welcome to JMS Broadcasting, or the technical term, JaySkinz Media Solutions Broadcasting. Thank you very much for joining us here tonight. This is the SoDiRT SMART Midget Tour, and we are here for our second night in a row at Knoxville. It is our final time visiting Knoxville here. I gotta tell you guys, it's gonna shape up to be a heck of a race. These guys getting ready to throw down for qualifying. The practice session is finished. Now it's time to kick off qualifying. And these guys are gonna get on the throttle. Or gals, we're not gender specific here at JMS Broadcasting. But we're gonna wait for some drivers to take to the track here. Tom Beckett gonna be the first car out on track. Tom Beckett coming off of pit road onto the racing surface. He's gonna lay down a heck of a lap. The Farmington Flash out of Farmington, Missouri. While these guys are qualifying, I want to give a special thank you to Pace Performance Coatings. Without Pace Performance Coatings, this would not be possible. So, guys, a big thank you to Pace Performance Coatings. Also, Rosie's Raceland. Rosie's Raceland is Northwest Iowa's premier dirt track parts supplier. Visit the Rosie's Raceland Facebook page for your dirt track supply needs. Multiple t-shirts have been given out by Jody Rosenboom. Big special shout out and thank you to him for doing that. So, Tom Beckett to the top of the charts, but Ray Farlow gonna just pip him right as soon as I'm saying it. So Ray Farlow currently on top right now. But out on track, Ryan Pace. He's turning his lap right now. Ryan Pace coming out of turn 4 to set his official first lap. Ryan Pace going to jump into second with a 19.574. Meanwhile, Bruce Jones going to get into fourth spot with a 19.715. So Jones currently fourth. Ray Farlow first. Ryan Pace second. Tom Beckett third. And Ryan Mueller, he is out on track, getting ready to complete his lap. He will be scored with a 19.765. Ryan Mueller, the only car out on track right now, so we'll watch him turn this lap. His second lap is faster, and he will go to the top of the charts with a 19.492. So a great lap by Ryan Mueller to set himself on top of the charts. And no other cars are out there taking a time right now. So while we have this moment, let's talk a little bit about Knoxville. It's a spectacular track, very historic track for sprint cars. If you have ever raced a sprint car, you've probably heard of Knoxville Speedway up in Knoxville, Iowa. Right off of turns 1 and 2, if you go airborne, very easy to flip out of the park. You land in the middle of a highway. Turns 1 and 2 are butted up right next to Highway 14, I believe it is. Trying to recall that from the top of my memory banks. But my memory banks, let's be honest, there isn't a whole lot going on with them. So, while that's going on, we can also talk about this racing surface. As you can see, there's a lot of moisture that has been used up And you can see the cushion forming on the high side there. Some dry, slick right there on the bottom. So these guys want to go ahead and try and avoid that as much as possible. It's really going to throw these midgets sideways if they hit it. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead and make sure you run to your local vendor for soda and get some. Soda, yes. That's what we're having tonight. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining me tonight. I'm going to have a quick show out here as this is an iRacing controlled event, so it moves things along very, very fast. You can see Ryan Mueller is on top of the charts. Ray Farlow second. Ryan Pace will be third. Tom Beckett fourth. And Bruce Jones fifth. Bruce Old Balls Jones out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. He is the league admin, league owner of this whole operation. So if you would like to join the SoDiRT SMART Midget Tour, you can apply through iRacing. And then Bruce Jones, if he likes you, well, he'll let you come race with us. You can be broadcasted right here on JMS Broadcasting. We have about 6 races left in the season. We're about halfway through this thing. So you still got plenty of time to come and join these guys. Have a good race. Or 5. Because I can do math. And I look forward to seeing some new drivers out there next week. Because, you know what? If you're not getting some new drivers coming in, some new talent, things kind of feel a little stale. But that being said, that doesn't mean that what we have here is not some great drivers, some great racers. These guys love racing these midgets. Some very talented drivers out here tonight. One of them being Ryan Mueller. Ryan Mueller, he is our pole sitter. He's out of St. Louis, Missouri. Driving for the 3-3 Motorsports. He's OSR backed, OSR Motors backed, Mark Pauly Recycling, and Hyper Racing. All of those things came together tonight to put him on pole. He's going to set quick time. But with the rules here, he will start last as there is a 6-car invert. So his first heat race is going to put him in a 4th spot. Sorry, 4-car invert for the heat race. 6-car invert for the feature. I'll get it right. I know what I'm doing. You can't see it, but I'm shaking my head no. So that is going to put Tom Beckett, the Farmington Flash out of Farmington, Missouri, on pole position. In 2nd place, front row outside, the 44 machine of Ryan Union Buster Pace. Ray Farlow in that 72 machine, the Sophia Satellite out of Sophia. Sorry, hold on one sec. There we go. Out of Sophia, North Carolina. I knew it was North Carolina. I don't know why I had to double check it. He's driving for Farlow Motorsports TRD Pace Performance Coatings. On his outside will be the 33 of Ryan Mueller out of St. Louis, Missouri. And then in the 17 machine, Bruce Old Balls Jones out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, also part of the Farlow Motorsports. Backed by Jones Constructions, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Dissolve Alloy. That is going to make up your heat race number 1 right here in Knoxville. Lights have gone out on the pace truck. This is going to be Rosie's Raceland heat race number 1, getting ready to fire off. Tom Beckett getting excited. He's getting that throttle worked, making sure it can go full tilt. Here we go. We are getting underway for heat race number 1. 10 laps at Knoxville. You see Beckett picking up that left front a little bit. Mueller our quick time qualifier is going to have to start fourth. Now he's trying to work his way past Ryan Pace in that 44 machine. Mueller right now sitting in fourth place. Bruce Jones in that 17B. As Ray Farlow looked like he got into the wall a little bit there. He is going to lose a lot of ground. Ryan Pace going to get by him. Ryan Mueller looking to the inside of Ray Farlow. Meanwhile, the 17 of Bruce Jones hanging back just a little bit there. Able to make a move if these two cars get together. And someone not worried about making moves, that is Tom Beckett. He's got clear sailing all out front right now. By himself, no one around him, turning some great laps, hitting his marks. He's able to drive wherever he wants. Down the backstretch with a clean exit coming out of 2. Through 3 and 4, nice and smooth. And another lap completed as we're on lap 5 of 10 for heat race number 1. Meanwhile, Ryan Pace under heavy pressure from Ryan Mueller. Mueller in that 33 machine as we go on board with Ryan Mueller. Pace gets a good run down that backstretch there. Mueller running a little bit higher than Pace is. Now Pace sliding up in front of him. This is a battle for second. Is Mueller going to look to the inside here? Going to have enough to pull it down the backstretch. Now he's way down on the inside. Ryan Pace fighting back. This battle for second place isn't over yet. Mueller getting a good run through the corners 1 and 2. Mueller going to do a slide job on Ryan Pace. Pace going to be able to battle back on the inside here. So we got 2 laps to go here in heat race number 1, brought to you by Rosie's Raceland. Now Ryan Mueller out front of Ryan Pace, but Tom Beckett out front of everyone. Beckett, white flag flying for him, final time in heat race number 1. Got a large lead, about 1.2 seconds. Sorry, 4.2 seconds. And that's going to do it for heat race number 1. Tom Beckett, your winner. Ryan Mueller, second. Ryan Pace, third. Bruce Jones, fourth. And Ray Farlow going to come home fifth for heat race number 1. All right, guys, we're going to step into a brief warm-up session before we fire off for the main event tonight. So while these drivers prepare their cars, we're going to listen to the beautiful sounds because I have to step away for just a second. I will be right back. All right, folks, that is going to wrap up our warm-up session. We are going to start taking to the grid for the main event tonight. Ray Farlow starting on pole by virtue of the invert. So the Sophia satellite out of Sophia, North Carolina. Farlow Motorsports TRD Pace Performance Coatings. Ray Farlow, your pole sitter here for the main event. Bruce Jones in the 17B. He's going to be starting second. Bruce Old Balls Jones. Ryan Union Buster Pace in the 44 machine. Another team member of Farlow Motorsports. Part of the Pace Performance Coatings as well. Ryan Mueller in the 33, the 3-3 Motorsports driver. Backed by OSR Motors, Mark Pauley Recycling, and Hyper Racing. And then bringing up the rear in 5th place, our heat race winner, Tom Beckett, the Farmington Flash out of Farmington, Missouri. There you go. That is your starting lineup for tonight's main event. So the lights have gone out on the pace truck. We're getting ready to go racing, guys. Hold on to your hats because it's going to be a good show.
Green, green, green.
Green flag flying. Ray Farlow getting a good jump. Ryan Mueller picking up that front end. Farlow to the lead here early. Mueller's having to work through some traffic here a little bit. Still picking up that front end quite a bit. That thing needs to settle down so we can get into the corners. Bruce Jones making a move underneath Ray Farlow here, but not quite able to make it stick. And the yellow is going to come out as it looks like Ryan Pace having a bit of an issue here very, very early. So we go to our JMS Broadcasting replay, see if we can figure out what happened to Ryan Pace. Pace going down the front stretch. Sets it into the corner. Mueller going to give him a love tap. And that is going to set Pace on around and sideways. And it looks like that thing has got some minor damage. He might be able to keep going. So he's still out there circling. So good news for Ryan Pace. Unfortunately, he is at the tail end of the longest line now. But that 44 machine, there's one driver who can recover from this. That would be Ryan Pace. But our leader is Ray Farlow, the Sophia satellite. So we go on board, looking out the back at the rest of the field here. Ray Farlow has currently led every lap out here tonight. Lights are out on the pace truck. Field starting to form up. We're getting ready to go racing one more time here at Knoxville. Ray Farlow gets on that loud pedal and away we're going once again. Farlow getting a good jump, but Bruce Jones falling under heavy pressure from Tom Beckett. Beckett working that high side here, trying to get a run on Bruce Jones. Ryan Pace really riding that front end up in the air there. Able to settle it down though as he turned into turn 3. That car may not be handling as well as you would like it to. It looks like it's a little tight right in the center. Ryan Mueller though, he's sitting in 4th spot. Tom Beckett in 3rd. Ray Farlow's going to jump the cushion. That's going to allow Bruce Jones to really close the gap. Jones going to try and make a move on the inside here. Down the backstretch they go. Jones going to do a slide job. Oh, contact made. Oh, Bruce Jones going around end over end. He's on his lid. As that just was some close racing right there between about 4 cars. As we're going to go to our JMS Broadcasting replay. You see Bruce Jones going to the inside here. See Tom Beckett come up into him. Watch this once again. You see Ray Farlow get up on the high side here. Losing some ground. Bruce Jones going to make the move to the inside. Contact's going to be made between him and Ray Farlow. And a big time loser is going to be Bruce Jones, as he is going to end up on his lid and unable to keep going. That is going to give the lead to Tom Beckett. The Farmington Flash out of Farmington, Missouri is out front. Meanwhile, the Sophia Satellite, he's in 2nd. And Ryan Mueller, we need a nickname for this guy. He's out of St. Louis, Missouri, so Mueller, Ryan Missouri Mueller. Boom, nailed it. He's sitting 4th spot. And then Ryan Union Buster Pace. Or I'm sorry, Missouri Mueller's in 3rd. Union Buster Pace in 4th. Green flag flying. We're underway once again. Ray Farlow having lost the lead. He's led quite a bit of laps. But now the Farmington Flash is out front, and Farlow's got to figure out a way to get back up to him and reclaim his top spot. As Tom Beckett sails it off into turn 1, bounces it off that cushion, comes back down to the low side for the exit, and gets a good run down the backstretch. As Bruce Jones is waiting at the end of pit road, waiting for a caution before he can get back out there. Ryan Missouri Mueller starting to put some Sophia Satellite pressure. Okay, I'm going to start over. Missouri Mueller moving to the inside, slide job on the Sophia Satellite. Can't make it stick down the back stretch. Going to do it once again through 3 and 4, but that front end's going to ride up way too high. Going to cause Mueller to have to get out of it and allow Ray Farlow back around him. So Farlow still in 2nd. Mueller in 3rd. 4th is Ryan Pace. And then Bruce Jones sitting on pit road, oh so patiently waiting for the caution to come out, get back into this race. We are on lap 18 of 30. And now Mueller to the inside. He's going to drive it in deep. but unable to make it stick, jumps the cushion, picks the front end up. And that's going to allow Ray Farlow to get back by him once again. So Farlow charging down that back stretch. Mueller setting a run on him. Not close enough this time for a slide job, but he is going to try and pull it down low. Side by side, down the front stretch they go, into turn one. Mueller with the slide job. Again, he bounces into the cushion. Again, he picks up that left front too much. Ryan Pace looked like he got into the wall there a little bit. Able to keep going, but Ray Farlow back in the second spot. These two are swapping positions like crazy. We go on a roll bar here with Ryan Mueller. You see he's down onto the inside here. He's going to give Ray Farlow the slide job. Slides it up to the high side. Ray Farlow coming in on the low inside there. And Farlow with the slide job, but not able to clear Mueller. So now Mueller, second place is his. Farlow falling to third. We're on lap 22 of 30, getting ready to start lap 23. Epic battle between these two drivers. Lap after lap, slide job's been traded. And Mueller looks to have come out on top for now. But Ray Farlow's still right there. Farlow not letting him get away. As we go on board with Ray Farlow on our nose cam. .33 of Ryan Mueller right in front of Ray Farlow. Farlow started on pole tonight. Currently third. Led 8 laps. Tom Beckett's led the most laps tonight. There's that purple machine out front of us. Farlow's going to jump the cushion on corner entry. So now Farlow losing a little bit of ground to Ryan Mueller. And Ryan Pace in fourth. He is about 7 seconds behind Ray Farlow. His Pace is going to get in trouble here. Going to land on all fours, and he is going to take a tow. The tow truck has come and picked up Ryan Pace. He got it off the track before the leaders came around, so no caution. So Tom Beckett out front. We look out back behind Beckett. As we got 2 to go this time by. Down the backstretch, Tom Beckett, the Farmington Flash out of Farmington, Missouri. Getting ready to see the white flag in the hands of the flagman. Final time around, once again into turn 1. Down the backstretch for the final time. It's a Missouri State 1-2. Tom Beckett gonna win this thing. Ryan Mueller from St. Louis in second. And then Ray Farlow finishing in third. Here at Knoxville, Iowa, Bruce Jones waited oh so patiently, never got the caution he needed to get back out on the track. And so now we got to work on our post-race show, pulling up our top 3 drivers as Tom Beckett pulls it down onto the front stretch here. Well, let's get a word in with our race winner. That would be Tom Beckett, the Farmington Flash out of Farmington, Missouri. Man, oh man, what a race here on night 2 for the Knoxville Championships. How's that feel, man?
Feels pretty good. The car was hooked up.
Hooked up, I'd say. You led the most laps out here tonight. Had a spectacular showing. but it looked like a little bit of a close racing issue that led to some issues that caused Bruce Jones to end up on his lid and brought out our only caution of the night. What'd you see out there?
Well, I hated that. That's why I talked to Bruce a while ago to see if he really knew what happened there, because when the hitting went on, I couldn't see behind me, so I really didn't know what happened. I didn't know if I tailed him or if he got a little bit loose or what.
Well, regardless, you are tonight's victor. Had a solid car underneath you, was pulling away from the field. Week in, week out, how are you so fast in these things?
Just lots of practice and change up the setups every chance I get and just gain a little bit more speed.
Well, the Farmington Flash gets it done here again at Knoxville, so congratulations on your race win. Any sponsors, people you'd like to thank?
Yep, want to thank the good Lord and thank my wife and thank Bruce and Ray and all these guys, and especially thank you for doing the broadcasting.
Well, you're welcome, man, and spectacular race out there, and of course, we all thank our wives for putting up with us.
You bet.
All right, that is Tom Beckett, your race winner out of Farmington, Missouri, getting it done here tonight in dominating fashion. But now let's move on to another Missouri native. Now, you guys better watch out. There's 3 Missouri people putting on a show here tonight. Ryan Mueller out of St. Louis, Missouri, finishing second. Tell us a little bit about your race there, buddy.
Oh man, it was a fun race. I don't know, we started back towards the back there. There was only 5 cars. I don't know, I think we started 4th or whatever, and was running up in with the mix there, and those guys kind of got together, and we did all right out of it, and I was sitting 3rd, and then just kind of was running around and having a really good battle there with Ray for 2nd, and that was just really fun. We were just kind of sliding each other and having a good old time.
Man, we saw you guys trade lots of slide jobs, some very, very close racing, but there in the end, you were able to pull away from him. Was your car coming into you a lot better as the fuel ran off?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the car definitely came to me as the fuel came off, but the biggest thing there was being able to, whenever I actually got in front of Ray and got a little bit of breathing room to where like he wasn't right on me or right next to me or throwing me a slider, I got enough room to where I could actually use the whole track and actually drive the track the way that I wanted to without having to worry about, you know, messing him up. And I think that was a big key there towards the end, being able to pull away a little bit, was I was able to get into my own rhythm and be able to use the whole track the way I wanted to.
Well, man, a 2nd place finish here at Knoxville, no small feat accomplished. So congratulations there. Any sponsors, people you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely fun racing here in Knoxville, and you know, I don't really have anything on the sim side of stuff, but I do have some of the people that help me out on the real life side of racing, and I run 600 micro sprints, and I'd like to thank Hyper Racing, which is the chassis designers that designed my cars. I also like to thank OSR Motors for making my motors, and I'd like to thank Adrenaline Factory for making my paint scheme, and I'd also like to thank Mark Pauly Recycling and All Seasons Heating and Cooling.
All right, that's your 2nd place finisher, Ryan Mueller out of St. Louis, Missouri, getting it done here for a Missouri 1-2 in Knoxville, Iowa. So again, congratulations to Ryan Mueller for his 2nd place finish. But now it's time to move on to our 3rd place finisher. Final spot on the podium, Sophia Satellite himself, the Mr. Ray Farlow. How you doing out there, Ray?
I'm doing good.
Well, man, you finished 3rd here tonight on the 2nd night at Knoxville. You started on pole. Looked like you jumped the cushion early and allowed Tom Beckett to get by. Tell us a little bit about what happened with you out there tonight.
Yeah, it was a bump, or I hit the cushion, and something. I done it in the heat race too, at the end of the straightaway. But yeah, man, when I hit that, it threw the car up the racetrack and let him get by. But that was fun racing with Ryan there for second.
You guys kept trading sliders lap after lap, and then he finally was able to get around you for good. But you were in there in that real close racing that ended up with Bruce Jones on his lid. What'd you see in that situation?
I don't know. It happened pretty quick. I don't know. They just got together. It looked like.
So a couple cars get together. You were able to get through it, and here you are sitting in third spot on the podium. Man, tell us a little bit about how week in and week out you're able to finish on the podium.
Well, I don't know. This Knoxville, this is a tough place. I've had some pretty bad luck here, and to be able to finish third here tonight, I'm pretty happy with that.
Well, man, congratulations on that. Any sponsors, people you'd like to thank?
Yeah, Pace Performance Coating, everybody back on the team, and you for broadcasting it.
All right, man, third place. Congratulations on that right here at Knoxville. Man, go celebrate with everyone else on the podium, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thanks, KR.
All right, that was Ray Farlow, our third place finisher, final spot on the podium. But your race winner was Tom Beckett, the Farmington Flash himself. So let's go through our finishing order here tonight. Tom Beckett, your race winner. Ryan Mueller finishing second. Both those guys out of Missouri, so the Show Me State showing you how to get it done here tonight. Ray Farlow gonna finish third. Ryan Pace fourth. And ending up on his lid with 9 laps into the race will be Bruce Old Balls Jones. So not the race he wanted, but the race he got. Unfortunate showing for him, but he'll be out here next week. And he will be as tenacious as ever. So guys, thank you very much for joining me. Once again, we want to thank Pace Performance Coatings for making this happen out here tonight. Also, Farlow Motorsports and Rosie's Raceland out of Iowa. Those are our sponsors here in the SoDiRT SMART Midget Tour. We appreciate them very, very much. Guys, if you need some Pace Performance Coatings information or Rosie's Raceland information, you can look them up on Facebook. That will do it for us here at JMS Broadcasting. Hope everyone had a good time. I know I did, and I will see you all next week right here, same time, same place, same dirt flinging midgets. We'll have a good night, y'all, and until next time.